Hi! Welcome back to Holy Time TV. Before we start, smash that subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. In the story of Adam and Eve from the book of Genesis, human ambition can be understood in various ways. This biblical narrative offers insights into the origins of human ambition, its positive and negative aspects, and the consequences that may arise from it. Curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. The story revolves around Adam and Eve, the first man and woman created by God, living in the Garden of Eden. God forbids them from eating the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The serpent tempts Eve by telling her that if she eats the fruit, she will become like God, knowing good and evil. This ignites her curiosity and desire for knowledge, ultimately leading her and Adam to eat the fruit. Human ambition, in this context, can be seen as a desire for greater understanding, knowledge, and personal growth. The pursuit of independence. When Adam and Eve disobey God and eat the fruit, they assert their independence from divine authority. This can be interpreted as a display of human ambition to be autonomous and self-determining. By choosing to eat the fruit, they exercise their free will and desire to make their own decisions, even if it means facing the consequences. Consequences of ambition. The story of Adam and Eve also highlights the potential consequences of unchecked ambition. After eating the fruit, Adam and Eve become aware of their nakedness and feel shame. They are subsequently expelled from the Garden of Eden and face a life of toil and hardship. This can be seen as a cautionary tale about the potential negative outcomes of ambition, particularly when it involves breaking moral or ethical boundaries. The balance between ambition and obedience. The narrative can also be understood as a reflection on the balance between ambition and obedience. While ambition can be a driving force for growth and progress, it can also lead to downfall if it leads to the transgression of moral or ethical codes. In the story, Adam and Eve's ambition to become like God comes at the cost of their innocence, harmony, and immortality. The consequences they face serve as a reminder of the importance of balancing personal ambition with respect for moral and ethical boundaries. The story of the Tower of Babel is found in Genesis chapter 11 verses 1 to 9. While the narrative does not provide detailed information about the specific actions taken by humans to build the tower, it does offer a general outline of their intentions and the consequences they faced as a result of their actions. Building the tower. The people of the earth spoke a single language and lived in unity. They decided to settle in the land of Shinar, also known as Babylon. They used bricks and mortar to construct the tower, intending to make it reach the heavens. Their primary motivation was to make a name for themselves and avoid being scattered across the earth. God's judgment. God observed the people's actions and decided to intervene. He recognized that their unity and shared language made them capable of accomplishing anything they set their minds to. To prevent them from further defying divine authority and limits, God decided to confound their language, making it difficult for them to understand one another. The scattering of people. As a result of the confusion of languages, communication between the people became impossible, leading to a cessation of the tower's construction. The people were then scattered across the earth, as they had initially sought to avoid. The city was called Babel, a name derived from the Hebrew word, balal, meaning to confuse, or confound, as it was the place where God confused the people's language. God judged their actions as an attempt to challenge divine authority and limits, and in response, He confounded their language, making it difficult for them to communicate and cooperate. This led to the cessation of the tower's construction and the dispersion of people across the earth. Genesis chapter 11 verses 1 to 9 tells the story of the Tower of Babel, where humanity, united by a single language, attempts to build a tower tall enough to reach heaven. As a psychologist, the story can be interpreted from various psychological perspectives, offering insights into human behavior, motivation, and communication. Social identity and group cohesion. The people in the story are united by a single language, which fosters a strong sense of social identity and group cohesion. This shared identity encourages them to work together toward a common goal. From a psychological perspective, this highlights the importance of shared language and culture in building social connections and fostering cooperation. Human motivation and ambition. The construction of the Tower of Babel can be seen as a manifestation of human ambition and desire for achievement. The people's goal to build a tower that reaches the heavens is a clear example of their drive to surpass their limitations and assert their significance. This motivation can be understood through the lens of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where self-actualization and esteem needs come into play. Collective narcissism. The story can also be interpreted as an illustration of collective narcissism, where the people's ambition to reach the heavens and make a name for themselves represents an inflated sense of self-importance and entitlement. Their desire to build the tower can be seen as an attempt to challenge the divine order and assume a position of power and prestige, which is met with consequences. Consequences of unchecked ambition and pride. The Tower of Babel narrative also serves as a cautionary tale about the potential negative outcomes of unchecked ambition and pride. God, seeing the people's actions, decides to confound their language and scatter them across the earth. This can be seen as a reminder that excessive pride and ambition can lead to fragmentation and disunity, rather than growth and progress. The importance of communication. The confusion of languages in the story highlights the significance of clear communication in human society. The sudden inability to understand one another leads to the cessation of the tower's construction and the dispersion of the people. This emphasizes the crucial role that language and communication play in fostering cooperation and social cohesion. The story of the Tower of Babel offers insights into the role of shared language and culture in promoting group cohesion, the human desire for achievement and self-actualization, the potential dangers of collective narcissism and unchecked ambition, and the importance of clear communication in fostering cooperation and unity. Using life as a driving force without corrupting it with ambition involves striking a balance between personal growth, intrinsic motivation, and ethical considerations. Here are some specific steps to achieve this balance. Focus on intrinsic motivation. Pursue goals and aspirations that align with your personal values, passions, and interests, rather than seeking external validation or material rewards. This will help ensure that your ambitions are grounded in genuine self-improvement and personal fulfillment. Cultivate self-awareness. Regularly reflect on your motivations, desires, and actions to ensure that your pursuits are guided by an authentic sense of purpose, rather than ego or the desire for power. Prioritize personal growth. Emphasize the importance of continuous learning, self-improvement, and self-actualization in your life. Focus on developing your skills, knowledge, and emotional intelligence to become the best version of yourself. Practice humility. Recognize your strengths and weaknesses and acknowledge that there is always room for growth and improvement. Be open to feedback and learning from others, and avoid the trap of arrogance or overconfidence. Embrace collaboration. Foster a spirit of cooperation and teamwork, valuing the contributions of others and recognizing that collective success is often more meaningful than individual accomplishments. Adopt ethical principles. Ground your ambitions in a strong ethical framework that emphasizes respect for others, fairness, and social responsibility. This will help ensure that your ambitions do not come at the expense of others or compromise your moral integrity. Maintain balance. Avoid becoming consumed by your ambitions by maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Make time for relaxation, social connections, and self-care to ensure that your well-being and personal relationships are not compromised. Practice gratitude and contentment. Regularly express gratitude for your achievements and the opportunities you have been given. Cultivate a sense of contentment with what you have accomplished while still striving for growth and improvement. By focusing on these principles, you can use life as a driving force for self-improvement, personal growth, and meaningful achievements without corrupting it with excessive ambition or negative motivations. This approach will help you to maintain a sense of purpose, balance, and ethical integrity in your pursuits. From the perspective of Christians and self-development, human ambition can have positive effects when channeled appropriately and aligned with faith, personal values, and ethical principles. Here are some ways that human ambition can be viewed positively within a Christian context and in the pursuit of self-development. Personal growth and spiritual development. Ambition can motivate individuals to grow personally and spiritually, encouraging them to develop their God-given talents and abilities. This growth allows individuals to become better versions of themselves and fulfill their unique purpose in life. Serving others and contributing to the common good. When ambition is directed towards helping others and improving society, it becomes a powerful force for positive change. If you liked this video, don't forget hit that like button, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this in the future. Also, be sure to turn on the bell notification so you never miss any of our videos. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.